Yo, what up? Game Dogs RC back with another one for you today. We just gonna do another quick unboxing. Shout out to DHL. They came on the day that they said that they would. It said tomorrow, but they came today. So we gonna make this quick. First, we gonna pull out the Armor Grom. This is the brush version that I was driving on my last short, right? So we gonna sit that right here. And I'm going to grab this. Our X12S is in. Okay. So we gonna get this thing cracked open real quick. Make it a quick unboxing, a quick comparison. All right. So few people then already showed this car. Some are saying it has a rear shock problem, like the shock tower was breaking. But I think those are people that were like bashing it. These are buggies though. Buggies are really just made for the sand and like carpet tracks, as far as my knowledge. But it's your car. Y'all can drive them how y'all want. All right. Yes. All right. So there's your new Rolalo X12S. What they say is a 112 buggy. But I'm gonna say somebody lying. Uh, because Armor says this is a 118, right? So we're gonna compare the size difference. All right, so uh you have your goodie bag with your tools and your charger. The wing is actually in here. Uh, if you've seen unboxing of this already, you pretty much know what it come with. Uh, I'm mainly showing mine because everybody, is trying to see what colors everybody's getting, right? So everybody was asking me what color that I was going to get. Okay. So first, let me get the transmitter out. Damn, they got this thing in here pretty good. All right. I'm gonna just lift the whole thing out. You see. Okay. Y'all probably seen it. Oh, they got the transmitter in there. Want to make sure y'all don't see it on the camera. All right, so this is the same transmitter as the ROG1. And if you know, these are the more budget-friendly Rolalo transmitters. They have another one that's similar to this, but it's got more on it. So those are like the budget transmitters. They're not bad. I only had one runaway. Okay, so because y'all got this tied down. All right. Let's cut that one. We should be loose. All right, so I got the red one. I didn't get the blue one. I was going to get the blue one at first, but uh, I said, I got this one in blue, and my other Rolalo, my ROG1 is I got the red and black one, so I figured I had my Rolalo cards in the same colors. But off the bat, this is definitely a little bit bigger, a teeny bit bigger than the Grom. It's just a teeny bit bigger. Okay, a little bit bigger, but it's much heavier. This is definitely the brush version though. But as y'all can see, this is the true size comparison. So when we put them next to each other, You can literally see. So the X12S is definitely a little bit bigger. Um, so I would probably have to say that this is like their AMD 12, I guess. So it wouldn't be in the Grom class. It's a little bit too big. It's definitely larger than the Grom. If you put the Grom bumper to bumper, and I lift them, that's the true size comparison. So y'all get a true size comparison on the X12S versus the Grom. Okay. So I guess this is a 118, but I would call this a 114. I wouldn't call this a 112, you know. In the X14, that would have sounded a little bit more intense than the X12, but this is a nice little buggy. Let's go over it a little bit. Let's pull the cover off. So, yep, I got the Raging Bull. Raging Bull. I heard other people say that. I thought it was the Rag Ring Bull. That's what it looked like. So, when you see that up close, it looks like Rag Ring Bull. Rag Ring. Um, so, comes with everything from your typical Rolalo. 2845, 3600 kV, 3S battery. Pretty much the same setup as the ROG one. Let me compare it to my ROG one. It's a little bit longer, but smaller wheels, you know. All right, so let's see something. So the ROG one has 2845, and this 2845. So that's 3600, and this is, I don't even know. That probably pretty much the same cans. I would assume they the same can, same system, but it doesn't matter. I'm not worried about all that. I'm just worried about how good they drive. Now, I'm not a basher, okay? I prefer to drive the platforms in the correct environment. So these, as far as when I grew up knowing are sand buggies. So I'm pretty much gonna keep this in low grass and sand, like on the baseball field, a little sand ripper, you know. But let's see, pretty decent battery strap. That is definitely a good length, and it's doubled up on top of the battery down in that tray. Okay, so your typical 2200 milliamp. Put that up there on the back box. Now, I can't lie. I think this is one of the single-handedly best features I've seen on an RC car in a long time. Is that brace right here for your XT60 plug. Makes it easier for the battery to stay secure in there. That's the best thing I've seen as far as innovation. I haven't seen any other RCs do that. But it's just a quick overview. Same oil fill shocks, and actually this car feels pretty heavy. It doesn't feel like this is going to break that easy. So I think the guys breaking theirs were treating them a little bit too rough. But we'll see how it fares the first drive. Because I'm not as hard on my cars as others. But you know, if it breaks on some BS, then it's a dud. That's how I label cars. Um, Especially because of my type of driving. I'm not a hard driver. I'm just a speeder. I might jump my stuff a little bit, but I'm not doing what like Kamikaze RC and Thunder RC do, jumping 40 feet in the air and landing and not breaking their cars most of the time. But those are the best guys to watch for a real torture test. I'm just a regular, typical driver. So it does have a nice aluminum center chassis right there, chassis brace. That's good. But yeah, that's good. I mean, compared to the Grom, I just like looking at both of them. I'm amazed at how much larger this car is, though. than the Grom. It's not that much bigger, but it's significant. If you put the wheels together, that's the difference. It's a little bit different. So I wouldn't, I mean, I think they could still stay in the same class, but I wouldn't know. But this Game Dogs RC back with another quick one. That's your Rolalo X12S. Just got it. Decided to just do the video on it since, others have their videos up already. So I just wanted to knock it out, man. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget about the 500 sub giveaway. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.